Hey guys, today I'm going to explain everything you need to know about bobber stops. How can something this small put more fish in your boat? So you may have heard about bobber stops, pegging a weight, sinker stops, all that. Well, what that is all those are the exact same thing. They're just small pieces of rubber that come on a little plastic piece here for you to hold that have individual pieces of rubber on these little metal wires. Now, how you use these? A bobber stop is used strictly for Texas rig plastics. So before you get your line out and put your a weight and all that on there, the first thing you want to do is put on your bobber stop. Now what you do is you separate these out to one individual piece of rubber. Just like that. This metal wire has a little loop in the end to where you can slide your line through that hole about an inch or two, and you just pull it back. Then you pull this piece of rubber off of that wire onto your line. This wire straightens out and allows that rubber piece to pull off. Now once you have your bobber stop onto your line, this rubber piece can slide up and down your line. Then you put on your bullet weight. And what this sinker stop does is when you pull your weight and your worm through the grass and other cover, instead of allowing that weight to separate from your hook, it keeps it to where it can only go so far. Now with these bobber stops, you can adjust how far you want to allow your sinker to leave your hook. You don't have to move your weight down to the very end. You can slide it back up the line and give it a few inches for movement. But what this does is it keeps your weight closer to your hook. Punching grass, you must have a pegged weight, because when you flip out there into that grass, your weight will go through the grass, but if it's not pegged to your hook, your lure will sit on top of the grass. So having that peg there makes it one weight, and it all goes through the grass. Bobber stops are very inexpensive, and when you go to order them, you may see 3 different sizes. They have a small, medium, and a large. I've never used the small ones. I have bought the medium and large ones, and I used the mediums, but I bought the large just because I wanted to see the difference. So here I have VMC bobber stops, but VMC calls them sinker stops. And in the description box, I will leave a link to different brands. Bass Pro has some you can pick up. Tackle Warehouse carries quite a few different brands, but I have experience with the Bass Pro brand and the VMC brand, and I've noticed no difference in quality on any sinker stop that I've used. They're all just a small piece of rubber, so just whichever one you want to use should be fine. So here is the medium and here is the large, and this is how they look side by side. I can't really tell a big difference. So my advice would be just go with the largest one you can get. They also come, the Bass Pro come in black, yellow, and red. I've used the yellow ones and red as well. I've noticed no difference of having a small yellow peg versus a black peg on the end of your weight. So I hope that give you some insight on why and when you'd want to use a bobber stop. Again, it's very simple to put on there. You just put your line through the hole, pull the sinker stop onto your line, and then you can adjust how far you want that sinker to leave your hook. Well, guys, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Leave me any questions and comments you've got, anything to do with bass fishing. I don't claim to be some type of professional guru, but I do understand how to fish. I know where bass go and what to eat when they get there, so just give me a chance to help you become a better fisherman. I've noticed a lot of times on these bigger channels that you follow, when they enjoy the views and they love the subscribers, but when you ask them a question, they just kind of come up missing in action. So my promise to you guys is, give me a chance to answer some questions and show you my knowledge. If you leave me a question or a comment, I promise you'll get a reply. So go ahead, like the video, subscribe. Hope to see you guys on the next one. Remember, get out there, fish simple, simply catch fish. I'm Craig Daniels, and this is Rocky Top Splash.